Hey there, I'm Dr. Stacey and welcome to my podcast, Diets Don't Work. Today, I want to share some more information in regards to healing your health naturally and how to shift your priorities. What are your priorities? You know what they are because those are the things that get done on a regular basis. Priority lists. Are you even on your list? Whereabouts do you fall on your priority list? I can tell you it used to be that I was at the bottom of the list. And you know that list of chores, errands, all the activities running around for everybody else that needed to be done? I fell way low on the bottom of that list. And that was when I was living a life of exhaustion, fatigue, frustration, and to the point where I wasn't able to serve those around me, to help them, to do all the things that I wanted to do for others. It's when I became to the point to understand that shifting my priorities and actually taking care of me first was the only way to live a life of happiness, well-being, mental well-being, physical well-being, and being able to live a life that I love. It took a long time for me to understand that putting me at the top of the list wasn't selfish, and I'm here to tell you why. Being selfish is actually wearing yourself so thin that you aren't able to help those around you or serve them the way that you want to. Putting yourself at the bottom of the list is not a way to carry on in life. You can't sustain that for a long period of time. So making that shift was one of the biggest breakthroughs that I've had in my life. Coming to the understanding that putting me at the top of the priority list really opened up everything. How often have you thought about things that you wanted to do for you? Whether it be a yoga class or just taking 20 minutes to sit and read a book, or just to sit quietly and watch the birds out the window, or just to rest your body and your mind. When have you had the intention to do something? And yes, it may have been on the list, but does it ever get done? Does it ever get achieved and accomplished? Do you ever take the time for you? Life can be very busy, very fast-paced, and out of control at times. When you don't take charge of your calendar, that's when the wheels fall off the truck. So it's really important. Scheduling is a key component to accountability and actually achieving the tasks that you want to do. And in previous episodes, I do talk about that. Scheduling your accountability and taking time to create the day that you desire, not just let it fly by the seat of your pants. So when you have your list of chores, you know that things get prioritized. When you have to make a payment at the bank, it might be due tomorrow. So you know you have to get there today. That's a priority. Groceries might be on the list of things to do, but you may be able to wait another 2 or 3 days before you really need to get to the store for those things that you're running out of. So that's a little bit lower on the priority list. See how it goes? Now the things that you want to do for you, where do they sit on the priority list? Now, how often have you found that through the course of a day, the list is longer than there is day? You run out of time, not everything gets accomplished. And then what happens with that list? If you find that this has happened to you before, go ahead and type me in the comments below. But how often have you found that, okay, the next day, the stuff that was left over from yesterday, it gets moved to tomorrow, but then what happens? The list gets reprioritized. And all this stuff that was close to the top, because you almost finished the list, all the stuff that you wanted to do for you, where did that end up now? Back at the bottom. Yeah, that doesn't work so well. So breaking the idea, the myth, the thought that putting yourself first is selfish, let's dive into that. Because when you don't take care of you, there's no one else that's going to do it for you. You know that. You've experienced that maybe even. So it's really important. When you take the time to put yourself at the top of the priority list, to rejuvenate, to re-energize, to recharge your batteries, to take care of you, to nourish your mind, your body, your spirit. Now you are coming from a place where your cup is full, where you have energy to give, where you are enjoying life. Why? Because you took care of you first. It's so critical to practice self-care and self-love. And when you do it this way, you have so much more to give to others. So important. So it is not being selfish, putting you at the top of your priority list. It actually enables you to give more to others. This mindset shift was huge in my life because I was always taught to be the giver, the caretaker, to always share with others, to always give of what I had. To the point of giving to the place of exhaustion, depletion. I had nothing left. And that's not healthy. Not for me, not for anyone around me. So I am giving you permission today to go ahead and step out into putting yourself at the top of your priority list. Do the thing that you want to do for yourself. Put something else lower down on the list. See how this changes your perception, your perspective, your outlook, how it changes your energy, how it changes how you show up in your relationships with your family, your friends, your children, those that you interact with, your peers, your coworkers. It affects everything. One big step I had to take was to let go of the guilt of putting me first. That was so hardwired, and it took a long time for me to get past that. And it might for you too. But let me tell you, it is so worth it being on the other side. So I implore you to make the shift. Think about it. Put something on your to-do list just for you. Something that you want to do for you to nourish you. And get it done. Put it at the top of the list. Do it first thing in the day. You will be amazed at how you will feel, how others will relate to you, how your energy changes, and how your life will change. I'm Dr. Stacey. You know what to do. Click the like, follow, get the notifications, follow me on the podcast, and if you're ready to take action, go ahead and join our free challenge. The link is right above. You'll find it there. I'm Dr. Stacey. Until next time, bye for now. Hey friends, Dr. Stacey here. You have just a few more days to jump into the 5 pounds in 5 days challenge for free. That's right, because you're part of my community here right now, I'm offering you for free my 5 pounds in 5 days challenge. All right, so click the link, 5poundsin5dayschallenge.com. It's right below, and get ready to jump into your new you for 2022. See you on the inside.